little brother just came over here and he tried to stab my mom.
This story begins with a terrifying 911 call.
He had a sword and she tried to grab it.
Police find the suspect.
I'm giving you simple directions. Spread your feet.
And they learn about delusions of a serial killer. I'm Angenette Levy, and this is Crime Fix. There are some 911 calls that may even make the most experienced 911 call taker do a double take. Maybe they think, did I hear that right? I think the one I'm going to play for you might be one of those. This case takes us to Delaware, Ohio, about 30 miles north of Columbus, the state's capital. It was April 14th, 2025, when a man called 911 because his mom was in danger. She'd been stabbed, and not with a knife, but a sword.
What's going on there?
My little brother just came over here and he tried to stab my mom. He cut her hand really, really bad. She's bleeding all over the place, and he left. He's headed towards Pennsylvania Avenue.
Okay, is he in a vehicle or on foot?
No, he's on foot. He's in a gray hoodie.
Okay, and he stabbed your mom in the hand?
He had a sword.
What's his name?
And she tried to grab it. He tried to stab her in the stomach. His name's Kristian, but she's bleeding, so I think she needs an ambulance.
Yep, I've got medics started that way, and I'm going to get officers started that way. What is your little brother's name?
His name's Kristian.
Kristian what?
Kristian Protheroe.
Delaware police officers hopped in their cruisers and raced to the scene. This is a really scary call. The call taker continued to talk with Kristian Protheroe's brother, who's worried about his mother.
Does he still have the sword with him?
No.
Is it at home with you guys?
Yeah, I have it.
What's Kristian wearing?
He has a gray hoodie on, and he has a backpack.
What color's the backpack?
I'm not sure. This happened so fast.
Yeah, I got you. Do you know what else he was wearing at all?
It looks like sweatpants. I can still see him. He's walking right now, so if they get here quickly.
Okay.
I don't really want to follow him, but you need to.
Yeah, I've already got help started that way, man. These questions aren't delaying him. I just got to get some information for him. What color sweatpants is he wearing?
I don't know. I think they're probably gray too.
Okay, can you still see him?
Yeah, he's headed towards the street though. Like I can see down, and then it goes down the hole. So
okay.
I'm gonna try to see which way he's going. But I'm on the help phone.
How old is he?
He's 28. Her thumb's numb.
Okay. I've got help coming that way. They're getting there as quick as they can. These questions aren't delaying.
It's really, really bad. Her hand's really bad.
Okay. Just if you can get a clean, dry cloth or towel and apply.
She has one on it. Her other hand's okay.
Perfect. And then don't remove that at any point. If it becomes soaked, just add more cloth to it, but don't pick it up and look at it.
Okay. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Yeah, just keep the cloth on there. We want to try and get it to clot. So don't pull the cloth away. Just keep adding cloth to it. Do you still see him?
No, he went to the end of the street. So
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if he went into the fairgrounds or if he turned right or left.
Okay. You're not sure where he went at the end of the street?
No, I'm not sure.
I got you. Does he live with you guys, or where does he stay?
No, he lives, I'm not sure. He's schizophrenic, by the way. I should have told you that, but
Does he walk everywhere, or how did he get to you guys?
I have no idea. He maybe walked here. I don't know. But he had a sword, so you would think that somebody would see somebody, unless it was in his backpack, like, and I don't know.
How's Mom doing?
I don't know. She's in here. I think I hear the squad.
Okay. Yeah, I've got an officer that's getting close to you, and I've got the squad that should be getting close to you as well. Like I said, we've got some help heading to her to get her hand taken care of. We've got some guys heading out to look for your brother. Does he have any friends in the area or anybody that he hangs out with that you know of or anything? Anywhere close he'd go?
I kind of doubt it, honestly.
Should have an officer pulling up out front there if you see him.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect with you.
My name's Daniel. I'm on the phone with the dispatcher.
You're not the person that stabbed. Who's your mom?
Yeah, I'll go get her. Hold on.
Is your mom? I mean, she needs medics, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Her hand's bad.
Kristian Protheroe has a history, so I thought I'd look him up on Truth Finder to see what I could find. Truthfinder is one of the largest websites for searching public records. We use it all of the time here at Law&Crime to research cases, and you can use it too. Just type in a name to find addresses, criminal history, and much more about people. It's our go-to tool for checks and one of the largest search services in the United States. Kristian's past arrests for menacing and other crimes shows up when I search him on Truthfinder. With a Truthfinder subscription, you get unlimited confidential searches to check on new neighbors, vet people you meet online, or find someone to reconnect with. Even look up registered sex offenders who live near you or do a background check on yourself. Stay informed, stay safe, check public records with Truthfinder now at truthfinder.com/LC Crime Fix. Police and EMTs arrived at the home within minutes, but they also needed to find Kristian Protheroe.
That's not the guy we know.
No, that was like something or starts with a...
Kristian's brother has told those dispatchers he arrived at his mom's home armed with a sword and he's schizophrenic. They find Kristian.
There he is. Hey, it looks like he's on the ground with them.
Where's the units going on? They're going up to the Brookhaven golf course.
It's fine, I'm using custody.
Yeah. Okay. He's got him in custody.
Can you revise?
He's a 21.
I copy.
He's to the,
Somewhere back there. There we go. That trail, maybe.
Telecom information traffic, the deputy has a prisoner and our suspect. He is in custody at this time.
Right there. Yeah. That is a Gibson.
30 perimeter.
I copy. 3311-242 copy that the suspect is in custody for deputy number 29.
Affirm we're with him.
There's Pepper. I'm gonna go to the station. I'll take the charge.
Hey, dude. I'm giving you simple directions. Spread your feet. Put your on the ground.
Separate them, not bring them together.
All right, what are you doing? Spread my feet. What are you talking about?
Meaning just starting in the
put
car.
me in the car, okay?
We gotta search you.
I don't have anything on me. I don't even have my ID.
Okay.
I lost everything. Somebody stole everything. That's why he's having a bad day. I don't even remember my real name because somebody stole my ID. Like, go ahead and take my bag. Go ahead.
Yeah. Come out. Yeah.
4829, check out.
Okay.
Yep. $115 or 29?
Swap them out. All right, stand right there for me.
Radio channel 1. Okay. 115 to 29, do you need any more cars?
Anybody else have that? Whoever the one car is, taking 17 at the first shop. The code 8 was. One 38, one car set up. I'll be around.
11-2433. They were sent some shots, so if you could go check on them and see if they need a medic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Start me and I'll take it.
Somebody got hurt on the court. You want to press charges? Trespassing off the course, that's what it is. I don't know why he called. So he's the only one that got injured.
So here we see Kristian Protheroe has been taken into custody, but the police incident report paints a picture of what officers found when they arrived at the Protheroe home. The report states Daniel went and got his mother, who was still in the house. He said she was bad. The mother came outside holding a towel around her right hand. There was fresh blood on the towel. I could see several lacerations on her right hand. I also noticed blood outside on the concrete in the front door. Daniel and his mother stated Kristian had a sword and was pointing it at his mother to stab her. They were in the kitchen, and when Daniel and his mom saw Kristian, he was coming at her with the sword. Daniel said he grabbed at Kristian's arms to prevent him from stabbing his mom. Daniel said his mom grabbed at the sword, and that's when he thinks she got cut. Daniel said he thought Kristian was trying to kill his mother and did it on purpose. Daniel said as he was trying to stop Kristian, Kristian ended up behind him and putting his arms around Daniel's neck. Daniel said he was choked by Kristian. I noticed some redness around his neck. I took photos of his mother before the medics started treating her. At the 5:33-minute mark on video, his mother said Kristian tried to stab her in the chest, but she grabbed the sword. They said Kristian has been having mental health issues. What Kristian's older brother and mother described is hard to comprehend. Someone you love and who you think loves you attacks you, and you have to fight to protect yourself. In a moment, you're going to hear what may have been going through Kristian's mind when police and his family say he attacked his mom. The police report lays out how the officers found the sword. At the 9:20-minute mark, Officer Whitaker and I made entry into the house to clear it. I yelled very loud who I was, and anyone in here needed to let me know. I did this several times before we entered. There was no response. Officer Whitaker and I cleared the inside of the house. I found the sword used by the dryer. I did not touch it, but noticed blood on the handle. I also noticed blood on the floor throughout the house. After clearing the house, Officer Whitaker and I went back outside. We then cleared the detached garage. The mother had left with medics. Daniel was still there. Captain Jason Flynn was on scene and holding the front door. It was then time to gather information about the attack for the investigation. The officer wrote about what was recorded on his body camera. At the 18:24-minute mark, Daniel told me that Kristian tried to strangle him during the altercation. He explained what happened. When Kristian came inside, they were not expecting him and does not live at this location. He mentioned Kristian lunging at him with the sword. He also mentioned Kristian threatening him, and if he calls police, he will kill him. Daniel said Kristian suffers from schizophrenia and has gotten worse. At the 22:27-minute mark, Officer Whitaker, me, and Daniel went back inside the house. He told us where it happened, in the kitchen, but we did not go into the kitchen. The information that police are gathering is critical, and they're gathering this information right after the alleged attack, so the details are fresh. Police write about the questions they asked Daniel next. Remember, all of this is on video that hasn't been released yet. One officer wrote, at the 24-minute mark, Daniel explained again what happened. I asked Daniel if he thought Kristian was trying to kill his mom. Daniel said, well, when you lunge at someone with a sword, he described Kristian as completely out of it. Daniel also said maybe Kristian was trying to scare her. I asked Daniel if Kristian said anything like he wanted to kill her. Daniel said he didn't say anything like that. Daniel later told me he thought Kristian said something about being the sun and moon before lunging at mom. Now, Daniel has already mentioned to the officers and to the 911 dispatcher that his brother has had serious mental health issues, but then Kristian's mother is interviewed at the hospital, and what she says adds even more concern about his mental health. The officer wrote, I asked the mother to explain what happened. She said over the last 3 days, her youngest son, Kristian Protheroe, had been claiming her other son, Daniel, was the reincarnation of serial killer John Wayne Gacy. As an extension of this belief, she said Kristian had been threatening to kill Daniel. For context, she advised Kristian was a diagnosed schizophrenic with a long history of mental health problems, and he often made threats against her and Daniel. The mother continued that the three used to live together until Kristian's behavior became too much to handle, and they made arrangements for him to live elsewhere through Delaware Dwellings, a nonprofit organization that provides support housing to people with permanent disabling mental illness. So Kristian's mother told police that he had been claiming that Daniel was the reincarnation of John Wayne Gacy, the notorious serial killer from the suburbs of Chicago, who targeted young men in the 1970s. Gacy dressed up as a clown at charity events, but Gacy was anything but funny. He was a monster who lured young boys and men to his home to rape and murder them. The bodies of 29 men were found buried in the crawl space under his home and near his house. So to think that your brother is the reincarnation of Gacy, not a compliment. Really scary stuff. Kristian's mother described what happened that day. The police officer wrote, "This afternoon, the mother said she and Daniel were in the kitchen when Kristian ran into the residence like a horror movie holding a sword. She recalled Kristian said something like, 'This is it,' or 'You are both dead,' before he came at her and Daniel. She said Kristian started to jab the sword at them before she instinctively grabbed the sword's blade and screamed before Kristian fled the residence on foot. She remarked Kristian likely would have killed Daniel had she not been present during the incident. I took photographs of the mother and her injuries and had her complete a written statement. She also signed her written consent to release her medical records related to the incident." Now, as you saw earlier, the officers took Kristian Protheroe into custody. But guess where they found him? When the cops got the call, it came from a golf course. Kristian was there, and the caller said he was acting manically. So they pulled right up, right by the golf carts, to arrest him. Here's the rest of the body-worn camera footage from the arrest.
Well, that was a good bunch of fun for a second.
Yeah. Tell me,
It started, but
I could have been in this shittier spot.
I had the other guy come out because I was going to bail on the law. So many people came out with me. He was semi-compliant, so I put him over. I had to strong him out.
It was just him, he said, that got injured?
Yeah.
Okay.
Troy, where's your pup?
He's right here. He's sad.
He didn't get to work.
He's sad right now. I have no idea. He doesn't want to get bit by that dog, I guarantee.
You want me to find you one to get those golfers? They're the ones that, they're the ones who called you guys, and that was people working the flag.
I didn't think he'd make it this far north.
Where'd you come from?
You guys see the guys that called for 911 when they saw this guy? Probably not.
No, yeah.
Okay. This guy got assaulted, but it's on us.
5 minutes ago, I was in the locker room. We were hauling here.
Probably won't hurt to spread the information.
Kristian Protheroe was arrested and charged with 1 count of felonious assault and 1 count of aggravated burglary. His case was set for trial in February 2026, but that trial date was vacated because Kristian Protheroe pleaded guilty to the felonious assault charge for attacking his mom with the sword. There was no need for a trial. This case, it was a slam dunk. The judge sentenced Kristian Protheroe to 2 to 3 years in prison. He got credit for 303 days he'd already spent in the county jail. Protheroe will be eligible for release in April 2027. And that's it for this episode of Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Thanks so much for being with me. Remember, you can always watch us on YouTube. You can also watch and listen on Spotify, so catch us there. I'll see you back here next time.